What's up, friends? We're gonna be doing another ramble off the top of the dome. Today, we're gonna be talking about a topic that I get asked about frequently. Not like super frequently, but like whenever I post like my account progress updates or things that sort of have taken a significant amount of time, you have the people going like, damn bro, how do you not hate the game playing X amount of characters a day for this long or whatever. And I just kind of want to talk about like what I do to avoid I guess it's burnout, but like just what I do to continue to have reasons to play the game. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of Lost Ark specifically is finding your own reason to play. You could definitely make the argument a lot of games are like that, but I think it is a lot more pronounced in Lost Ark, mostly because it is a game that we sort of know what to expect, and we always will know what to expect, and we'll know when to expect it. Why does this matter, you might ask? Well, let's think about it logically for a second. If we always know when things are coming and when to expect the things to come, we'll always sort of know like the most efficient route to get there. And for a lot of people, they just think, okay, well, I want to do the most efficient thing, right? And it's like, I definitely understand that, and I'm 100% that way too. Problem comes, though, when you have long periods of time, such as in Lost Ark, where there's just nothing to do. Like, for example, let's say, we know a con is going to be 1580 item level requirement, right? We have how long to get there? Well, Brelshaza Hard Mode comes out in April of this year, 2023, in case you're watching this 500 years in the future for some reason. But Hard Mode Brel comes out in April of 2023. So a con, we can extrapolate from that, the knowledge that we have. A con is probably at least 4 months out from that, if not 6 plus. That is a lot of time, even for a very casual player, to become late content ready. Even playing like super inefficiently. Inefficient, I suppose, if you're going to be a grammar boy. I should be proper, you know? Got my monocle and top hat on, like I always do. So, this leads people to doing the most efficient thing for X amount of time, then them hitting their goals, right? Say, like, for right now, your goal might be to get all your main 6 to 1520, because that's Brel Gate 6, right? And you can see I already have... I mean, I could push all of my ults there if I really wanted to, but there's no reason to. Because they'll get there anyways. Just taking their time. But say that's your goal for right now. Okay, you complete that in like a month. Then what? Well, it's not really efficient to do X, Y, and Z because we know we're getting X on X date. So now you don't really have a reason to play. And if you're playing for pure efficiency only, you're like, well, I've already done everything efficient. Now I can't really do anything else on these characters. So what can I do that makes sense? I mean, you can stockpile mats and stuff and gold, but like, that only gets you so far if you're not ever using any of it. This is all to say, you need to start making your own goals, even if they aren't super efficient. That is the only reason why I'm still playing the game and enjoying it in the capacity that I do. What I mean by this is, at the beginning, I, like probably many of you, typically I'm a hyper-efficient gamer. I try to do the most efficient things with my time, with my gameplay, just because that's how I enjoy playing the game. I'm the kind of person who plays RuneScape on the side of everything. I'm the person that plays multi-clients of games like Fly for Fun. If any of you have ever played that, I'm multi-clienting the hell out of that game. So, like, I'm definitely the kind of guy who enjoys efficiency in video games. And even I was getting, like, pretty sick of the game. Just because, especially if you play the game a lot, you hit the point to where things aren't efficient anymore, and you're just waiting. So what does that end up doing for you? Well, you're just sitting there for long periods of time where your account really isn't doing anything. Like, yes, you're stockpiling resources, but you're not actually progressing in a visual way. And maybe it's just me, but I know for a lot of people, including myself, the feeling of achieving something that you can see is much better than just seeing a number go up while everything else stays the same in terms of, like, linear progression. Or I guess vertical progression would be the better term. Once I got past the idea of, okay, I should save gold for XYZ, farm boss rushes on all my characters, and exclusively sell level 9 gems, because that's more efficient than fusing in case you hit a cooldown gem. And then we just kind of save up our mats waiting for a con, and then we hone with some E equals MC squared cubed divided by 69 probability, because that's the most efficient. Like, no. I started 5x3ing my low ping ults. I started getting them to 1460. This character 1460. This character 1460. They're both 5x3. Why? Why not? I wanted to do it. It was something I wanted to do. I got level 10 gems in my Shadow Hunter. Why? I wanted to. I 5x3'd all my main 6. I wanted to. You know, you just have to make goals for yourself. I just spent 200k gold on new skins for my Soul Fist and my Berserker today. Why? Look, man, the drip. You need the drip. The point I'm trying to make is, if the game is becoming boring to you, please try piecing things out in a way that lets you separate efficiency from fun. This is all to say, also, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from the game. Taking a break from the game is okay. I mean, I'm sure most of you, this isn't your first video game that you've ever played. But if it is, breaks are very common. Let's take... I'm just going to name off a bunch of games off the top of my head. And I'm sure I will hit some games that you guys have taken breaks in and come back to, and you felt fine. Like, people have taken many breaks from WoW, Final Fantasy, RuneScape. You can make arguments for, like, League, but League is not the same type of game, i.e. an MMO, so it doesn't have the same sort of, like, fall behind FOMO mechanic, but you get the idea. As long as games have existed, people have taken breaks from them. And that's okay. And you know what? Maybe that is what you need. You play efficiently, you get to a stopping point that you're happy with, and then you take a break until new content drops. And then guess what? When that new content drops, you come back. If you want to, of course. You come back, and you enjoy the game again. Why? Because you have a reason to play again. You can be efficient up until the next stopping point. If that's how you want to play the game, that's totally okay too. I guess the point I'm trying to get across, ultimately, and it's taken me like 150,000 minutes to get here, make sure you are playing the game for reasons that you enjoy and not reasons that you feel like you should be doing them because people say this is the best way to do things. Because buying skins isn't a DPS increase. I mean, if you really want to argue these little stat bonuses. like the 1% intelligent. Like, yeah, okay, you can argue it. Yeah, it's 1% intelligence per piece. Look, buying skins is not a DPS increase. Fusing level 9 gems into a level 10 gem is not probably the smart play. Does it give you something to grind for, though? Does it give you something to play for? Making that third level 9 so you can fuse a level 10 cooldown gem and then want to Alt F4 in Minecraft? That's what makes me want to play the game, you know? And that's why I haven't gotten bored of the game. You have to find reasons to play it outside of the released content. Because if you don't, you'll get very bored of the game. And if that's not the playstyle for you, then try taking breaks. It's okay. The game will be here for you. You will miss things, yes. But that's okay. It gives you something to work towards when you come back, or if you come back. Anyways, I think I'm done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Comment down below telling me how beautiful I'm looking today. And subscribe. Bye, guys.